What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. What it do, la gang. We in this thing. What it do, la gang. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody out there is doing good, great, blessed, staying productive. I'm doing good, great, blessed, staying productive. Before jumping into today's reaction video, just in case if you did not catch my last upload, there's the thumbnail. Y'all go over and check it out. Also, if you are new here, it's the breeder, okay? It's the breeder, okay? It's the breeder who I talk about. It's the breeder who I have been talking about. It is the breeder who I will continue to talk about, okay? Until, I always said, once the kids is out that situation, so let's talk about it. Anyways, just who I'm talking about, Shanika Grant. I always talk about the kids surviving Shanika Grant. I always talk about where is DSS, why is DSS not doing what they supposed to be doing. It's a lot of different things, okay? So anyways, y'all, I want to say, before I jump into anything, thank you to everyone that was sending me emails, messages, DMs, all those different things, just trying to make sure that I was aware of the situation that had taken place yesterday with Nika. Basically, okay, of me listening, I heard the lady said, do you know anyone that can get your kids basically there to take the children out of her custody, out of this situation, out of this devastation, out of this filth, out of this mess, okay? I just want to say thank y'all, okay, for just reaching out to allow me to know. If it was my old days of me reacting, okay, I would have jumped fast. Like, I don't care what time it is, I'm coming. But I don't react like that anymore. I reserve. I move with patience, just to actually get the full rundown, actually see what is actually taking place, and to actually see what I'm going to say or how I'm going to react. Okay? So I want to say thank y'all. Okay? I got everybody emails. I got everybody messages. I got everybody DMs. I seen everything. I didn't reply to everybody because I know that I'm coming. But I will go back and I will say thank you to all of y'all. Just, you know what I'm saying? Acknowledging of saying thank you. All right, y'all. So before jumping into the reaction video, y'all, it's like, out of all days, it's Lala is, but on this day, y'all, it's like, this is what everybody has been wanting and waiting for, because these kids being in this situation, and the more that she posts and the more that she do, it allows everybody to know that she don't give a shit about these kids, okay? So when they put up this supposed to be fight, oh, my kid's not going nowhere and this and that. I'm not putting up a fight actually for my babies, my kids, the ones that I love unconditionally. I'm putting up a fight of everything that comes along with the kids, for as everything that comes along with the kids, for as benefits, okay? But then you have kids that's within this situation that feels like everything that is taking place, that it is normal, okay? They have normalized CPS and the CPS officer or the Sumter police, whoever, however. They have normalized this to allow the kids to know that it's okay. We've been going through this, okay? People been walking through our home. People been asking questions. People been walking through and taking pictures. People been coming in questioning my supposed to be mother. People been doing this. We've been snatched out. We've been snatched out again. This is what we are used to. So then that's where you say, where they start to normalize something that is not normal and something that a kid should not have to go through. Then you start to see the kids act like hers. Just think about it, y'all. If it was y'all household and you know, you got a police officer or anybody in the character, the uniform, however the case may be, you're gonna get the kid. They're gonna panic. They're gonna wonder like, what? They gonna hear taking, gotta go. It's gonna affect and bother them. This is a normal household. This is a normal household where, you know, police and nobody should be walking through, taking pictures, asking questions. They shouldn't have to try to equip and prepare the house in order for the kid to actually stay within the house. I mean, it's not normal, okay? But the kids being so calm, because then it's where you say you have some kids, you know, they start crying and stuff when they see the police and the parent, because it's the love. And not only that, this is something that I am not used to, okay? So before jumping into the reaction of the video, okay, I want to jump into the reaction of the kids, okay? Because as I told y'all, I always come on and always talk, and it's easy to talk and all those things, but I have never been in a moment of reading the messages and the emails and watching the video and knowing that the kids is actually, you know, the biggest, the greatest gift. I said it. I told her, I said, your greatest gift is Elijah. And you don't know, because then it's where you say people are seeing the actions of how you are treating him. And people are seeing how you will equip yourself and throw your kids out to the wolves, out to the everything. As long as you is good and great. Kids don't have coats. If kids ain't got shoes, they ain't got coats. If they ain't got coats, they ain't got hygiene products. If they ain't got hygiene products, they ain't got the shit that they need. And if they don't have that, then you wonder some days, do they eat? Do she feed them properly? Do she sleep all day? Do she play bingo all night? Is she home? What do these kids actually go through? So then that's where I say I jump into the space of the kids, because then where you say I'm happy and it feels good, because then it says everybody in the hard work pays off. But at the same time, you don't know when it'll pay off. You feel like it's all for nothing. You feel like, well, DSS, they got their feet propped up. But then that's where you say, we always said, you never know who might grab her case, or, you know, get that right phone call that, or hear or see something to say, oh, hold on, you know. You think around the holidays is a day where you should, you know, be jolly and be filled with so much love and all these different things. Sometimes around the holidays is the days where sometimes we receive our biggest gift, our greatest gift, the gifts that is just waiting. You understand? Waiting for you to open up so they can actually just fucking unwrap themselves in order to present themselves. So I said, yes, I said. Finally got them out. We finally got them out. We finally have a caseworker that is on her shit, okay? We finally have the attention on the breeder as it should be, okay? Can't play around with them. They've been playing around with you for so long until now you got a new caseworker, and she is not playing. She is coming up. She is allowing it to be known, okay? It doesn't matter how many kids you got. We'll get them out this home. Where is their coats? Where is this? Where is they beds? How is DSS providing you the shit? But somehow, somewhere, you don't keep up with the shit. You don't make sure the kids have the shit. This is ongoing. Make me happy. But then when I jump into the mode of the kid, it makes me sad. So then, have you ever felt in a happy, sad place? That's how I feel, okay? I'm happy that somebody finally did something. I am happy that somebody has finally made that knock, okay? Destroyed the peace that she thought that she fucking had, when there ain't no peace for the kids. There ain't no peace for the kids because the kids is in a situation and they are living in filth, Okay, they're living more worse off than an animal will actually live. And at the end of the day, when you say when you have someone that is breeding animals, the dogs are they protectors of their litter. You understand? They'll protect their litter at all costs until someone comes in and snatch them away. And when they snatch them away, the dog starts to panic. It starts to panic because I smell the scent, but I no longer feel or see the dog. I have to explain it like that because at the end of the day, this is not a normal household. This is not normal. This is someone that sit here and allow just to, breed and have them. But at the end of the day, you have a dog with more sense than what you are actually given and more love for their litter than what you are actually giving. Not that I'm comparing the kids to the litters, but then I have to actually present it this way in order for you to understand. Because then it's where I say, where I jump in the shoes or jump in the one pair of shoes that belongs to the kids, I get snatched away, but then I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going to land. The breeder is not able. My father can care less. But at the end of the day, y'all are scrambling for the phone to call grandma. And then you say, grandma, ain't grandma almost halfway blind? Ain't grandma the same one that said she didn't want the kids within the home because of the way that they was acting? So they actually had to sleep outside in the front yard and all these different things. Yeah. It hits you in so many different ways, okay? Because then it's where you say, something that you didn't cherish, somebody else will. Somebody else will. But sometimes being within situations, all the kid want is the one that carried me all these months to just do accordingly, love me unconditionally, provide for me, treat me equally. This is all that I ask for. It's not much and it's not hard. But when you have somebody on the other side of the screens that actually look at the kids and say, how do you allow to make this situation so normal for the kids that they are not uttering, they are not acting out. They just, whatever is next. I know that they are tired, but at the same time, it doesn't matter, tired or not. It's still something that's within her. And then you say it also goes to a lot of y'all not being wanted, not being loved unconditionally by the one that's supposed to go to bats for you all the way. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking of always having to jump in and jump out. Okay, jump in and jump out because they give her a chance. She has grace, okay, to try to get it right. So many people on social media streets, it's just the talking and the talking. And if you want to take notes on all other things, but you can't take notes for your kids, what does it say at the fucking end? It says at the end, so many people has tried to help you all. So many people has tried to help you all so you can do what? Keep your kids. But guess what you do? You spit in their face every fucking time. Not only that, you go to bats against everybody that tries to fucking help you. From the meals to the clothes to the hair to the upkeep. You know? It's all stepped over. It's all looked over. Until you hear the, bitch, ain't nobody got to text you, hoe. You know what the assignment is. But you know when they knocking at your door, you got to open up. You know when you open up that door, they got to do a walkthrough. So why you not equipped? Because you know deep down, this is what I want. These are my kids. This is not that for you, bitch. You love self over everything. You love self over your babies. You love material shit over your kids. How could you? How dare you? Then y'all want to throw a fit. I don't understand. How can you throw a fit? Throw a fit over something that you don't got time for. Throwing a fit over something that you don't want to pour into. You throwing a fit for what? That's what I want to know exactly. What are you throwing a fit for? You're not throwing a fit because I love my children and I'm not doing shit wrong. You're throwing a fit because you know if these people come in and take these kids, you lose all. You lose all that you have, you know? You might even lose a little support that you have that you call a paycheck, which is, you know, your child support. You're going to lose the food stamps. I'm going to lose it all. I never known a mother that won't fight to do better, to have her kids and keep her kids, and just show that I'm doing it right. Even when they providing it, ho. They providing it. They putting it in your hand, ho. And you still can't do right. But I pitch a fit with some fucking benefits. You know, it's the innocent ones that catch it real hard. And with them catching it real hard, it hurts me on the other end. Because then that's where you say, it's such good news. Then you say, what space do the kids lie in again? Why does she do this to us again? We back out again. But it don't supposed to be this way, you know? When we have the kids, we are aware of having the kids, of what we have to do. We have to teach, we have to support, love unconditionally, protect, provide. It's our duties, you know? But when you have a kid that's here, and at the end of the day, they didn't ask to be here, but they are here. And you have someone that will not pour into them, has to be forced to pour something, and even when it's handed to you, you still won't fucking pour. You won't pour. If the state provided you fucking coats for your children, where are the coats, ho? Why would you allow them to not have, lose, or fucking freeze, but you are equipped? I'm confused. It pisses me off. Then that's where you say, in there, I'm happy, I'm sad, and I'm fucking pissed off. Because you know what, ho? You have so many chances. You had so many chances for your bros. Year after year. You know, it's almost like playing Russian roulette. You never know. You know, you just rolling it and roll, but you never know which one is actually going to click, go off. You know, you played the system the whole time. You played the system with your other caseworker. But this caseworker, okay, really went right on in, okay, with the head, okay? Actually look at the background. Actually look what is taking place. All you need, okay? Through more calls. Didn't we just provide her coats? Didn't we just give her things less? What was that? A week ago, but I can't show you a coat for my children for the winter. They're not equipped. They're not equipped for shoes. But the breeder is showing y'all her nails and all these different things. How do we have kids to do these type of things to them, to just try to destroy them, and not only destroy them, but try to normalize the shit that's not okay. This shouldn't be normal for a kid. It shouldn't be normal to always have somebody coming in your house, walking over your kids, walking over their space, hear you utter, oh, I just woke up and I didn't clean up. But you have kids, ho. You a female, ho. The shit supposed to always be clean, okay? It should never be where you can't open your door because your house is that fucking filthy. But then again, this is what you like your kids to live in. You don't want to do better. You don't want to do it. So then that's where you say at the end of the day, there's no pity. There's no fucks for you. I would say the greatest gift for 2026 is the kids being taken. I stand on that. I stand behind on that. I don't change my mind on that. But it's the emotions. It's the emotions that the kids have to go through, because the breeder that pushed them out and brought them in, don't give no fucks about them. And at the end, all the kids want is to be loved. That's it. You can't tell me the kids is tired. And when you can't call on to Hayward to say, oh, y'all want to take the kids, let me call Hayward. Y'all go to grandma. Grandma? That's what I want to say. And I think that was best for me to say before moving into my reaction, only because I was in the emotions of the kids. And the kids not understanding how many people is out here just fighting to get them out of this mess, fighting to get them out of this filth, this situation, okay? Fighting to get them out, okay? Talking to get them out, calling to get them out. And even though you actually now say this is a serious matter, it been a serious matter. You got the kids to say, why? Why we can't have a mama where why we can't just have kids? That's what I think of. They didn't ask to be in this shit. Sai didn't ask to be in this shit. Kira, Lena, Isaiah, Elijah, they didn't ask to be in this shit. You know? And you look down really on the small ones. They don't ask to be in this shit. They're supposed to be being a kid. And with being a kid is being loved unconditionally and showed so much affection. Not only that, just bonding to the fucking fullest. Not continuing to get snatched out because my breeder don't really give a fuck about us. She only give a fuck about what is actually brought in. No? Then she want to use us for the YouTube, but we don't taste the dime of that. She don't splurge. She don't buy on us. She don't do shit for us. Why? Why is it that the kids can't have shoes? Why is it that they can't have coats? Why is it that they can't be equipped? Why? No kid should have to go through this. No baby should have to go through this. It's sick. And then you say CPS, DSS, y'all need to do better, because y'all know how much of a shitbag she is and what she has been given and doing with these kids, okay? Depriving on all ends. And y'all want to snatch them out, put them back in, snatch them back out. Make your fucking mind up. If you're going to take them, take them. Take them and allow them to have a chance for better. Don't take them and put them back in, okay? Because then that's where you say, that's forming, it's traumatizing, okay? I might land somewhere where it was better than her, but here I go. I got to go back in this. And when I go back in this, I go back down here. I start back declining. It's the same shit. And how many years do I have to deal with this before I actually get the knock? Somebody to come in and rescue. You know how long it is waiting? You know how long it is for Isaiah saying he just want a new family? You know how long the wait is? Because then you never know. But then I said, the year is ending. The greatest gift is Elijah. And as she don't even know it. He came on and he proved so much without saying absolutely not a nothing. He proved the filth, okay? He proved that she would eat over them. She would deprive them. He proved he don't have shoes. He proved he don't have coats. He proved. And the hoe ran over and tried to cover up. And then present what she bought herself for Christmas. While the kids is still in need. The kids still don't have. I would say. So, you know, jumping to the emotions of a kid is it's heartbreaking, okay? It's really heartbreaking because all they want to be is loved. All the kid want is a hug. All the kid want to do is bond. All the kid want to do is feel like they have a mama and a daddy and people that actually care and love them. How do you have others on the outside that has never met your kids, never been around your kids, have more love to pour into your children than you actually have to pour into your children, and you had every last one of them? I don't get it. I'm baffled on that end. That's confusing on that end. And then you say, oh, they don't ask for much. Make sure the kids has a bed. Make sure they have somewhere to lay their head comfortably. Because it all works hand in hand. Making sure they're equipped for, got to go to school and the education. Make sure they eating properly. Make sure they getting the nutrition. Make sure they have the coats and the scarves and the hats and the gloves that you can get cheap as fuck. Make sure they got coats. But then you say all that shit is easy. You know why? Because the state is pouring that shit in your hand, but you give no fucks at the end of the day. Because then that's where you say you throw it away, you lose it, you use it for whatever, and the kids don't have it, and you don't think about going back out and buy it again, but somewhere in there you can buy it again. But instead you wait on another fucking helping hand. But then that's where they said no more, because you ain't got shit to show for what you are actually doing for your children to make sure that they actually have. We gotta stop. Because then that's where you say, if I gotta take care of them like they belong to the state hoe, then that's, I guess, where they need to reside, out of your custody, because you ain't doing what you supposed to do, unfucking-fortunately. Okay? So anyways, y'all, I need to get that out of my system because it was going to interfere with my reaction. And I said, ooh, hope I don't cry, okay? You know why? Because I'm jumping into the feelings of the kids. But just want to be loved. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to clean them up. It ain't hard to clean them up and bond and love on them. That's what they was created for. So then that's where he say, if you're not creating your kids out of love, with love, okay, to actually have unconditional love for them, why the fuck do you do it? These kids have suffered enough. Foster group. How many times? How many times? Something has to give, and it did just that. Because then that's where you say, it's the unknown, because you have so many people to think that you can't move a situation. You can't force somebody to jump in. You can't force different, and actually you can. All they got to do is take so many to come together. Apply force. Call, report, okay? Somebody got to get it. So somebody got to actually see it. All we needed is a kid to say something. Remember? Elijah, he didn't move his mouth, but he said enough. And it was enough. Then you had the minion. Oh, they got the right one. Bitch, are you sick, huh? Are you sick, huh? Because then that's where I say, you as sick as your breeder. Because you know what type of situation the kids are in, but you are okay with it and enabling it and trying to stay there to make sure you can keep it covered and all put together, but some things you just can't do shit about, ho. And running your mouth, you can't go against nothing, ho. Okay? Time is up. Okay? Bitch, if you want to ruin your life, it doesn't mean that the your bro or supposed to be your bro's life have to be ruined. Okay? They have a chance. They don't have to be 21 and fucking damaged. They don't have to be that way. Okay? I'm sorry to say. You can't keep kids trapped within a household with somebody that is forced forced to try to do something for them, forced to feed them, forced to wash clothes, forced to, can't even say forced to provide, because the hoe don't fucking provide, and the side minion want to keep them trapped within it. That was good to my ears. Greatest gift. 2026 it's knocking at the door, and that was the greatest gift. They said the kids gotta go. This is a serious matter. It's been a serious matter. It's been so serious. When you have Dove soap on a Christmas list, Dove soap, okay? Dove soap on a Christmas list. When you have body wash, deodorant, face towels, socks, things that you want like this for your birthday, it says more than a fucking enough. Okay? They want the easiest shit that everybody has on the day-to-day of necessities. It's so fucking easy. It's so easy to buy. You go in Dollar Tree all the time, and you always looking at snacks when your kids need more than a fucking enough. If that's what they need, Dove soap, I know she need pads, she need all these different things, but the breeder just refused to fucking do it. How could one not feel a certain way? I ain't never seen on a Christmas list of somebody wanting Dove soap. It ain't nothing special about it. Nothing. But I want my own soap to make sure I have soap, because then that's where you say, if I have soap, I can clean up, I can wash up. Nobody have to smell me at school. I don't have to go through this no more. So then that's where you say, for the ones that try to go against kids getting snatched out of these terrible situations and going to fosters, and it doesn't fucking matter, because then it's where you say, at the end of the day, pushing them or leaving them in her custody, in her situation, what are you having? This is they breeder. This is they supposed to be mother, and she's treating them as she is what? A foster parent, right? But then it's where you say you don't know who you coming across. You can't put them all in the same bucket hole, okay? Any way outside of that place is better for them children. Can't go against it. Can't go against it. Give no fucks, okay? No fucks. It's better. It's a better headspace. Okay? It's better in general. Wherever they may go, wherever they may land. But I tell you what, a knock is not going to come at the door to put these kids in more danger. No. You say this is a blessing for them. And it's not a blessing for them to be put in another situation when they have went through the worst. It's not. Okay? It's pulling out of darkness, sitting over in the light. If that's the case, they would have never got the knock. If that's the case, they would have never came to take them. If that's the case, they will continue to live within the situation. Okay? But the more you do, and the more you do, he see all. Okay? He see what we don't see. Okay? Takes everything to work. It takes everything to be in the right position, the right thing. Oh, that was the right thing to see. Oh, that was the right thing I heard. Oh, let's catch her off guard. Let's go. Suited, booted, ready for action. And you know what? Everybody is right here to hear and see it for itself. Okay? Let the imposter be revealed. Let us hear the real. Let us see the real, okay, of the caseworker. Where's that coat? Show me. Turn the light on. Yep. Pull the dirty clothes out. Let us see. Stop playing games with them. Yes. Come through. These kids need it. So y'all, I'm so happy for that. I hope that they land somewhere great, you know, away from her. And I pray that they don't land back with her, okay? Allow her to eat her nails. Allow her to scrape her pots. Allow her to eat her fucking styrofoam and all these different things. You know, the hellhole that she put the kids in. The hellhole. She put her kids in a hellhole, but she sit on the outside with her feet fucking propped up and getting her nails done and tipping them and her done and no fucks about the kids. Because she keep them stored in a hellhole. Okay? Your greatest gift for 2026. I already said. People see. People hear. Okay? Teacher buying shoes because he told the teacher he don't have no shoes. Probably didn't understand the moment. If he walking around with a broken shoe, why would she send him that way? Oh, where is his coat? It's cold as fuck outside. If he ain't got coat, he ain't got shoes. Okay? Not only that, let's go on down to the kids. They don't have anything that they actually need. And if anybody comes in and say, show me the kids' hygiene products. Show me the kids' undergarments. Show me their bed. Show me. She don't have shit to show. Okay? We can speak all things, but come in and actually make a change. You know, she had a new caseworker. That's all that it took. Anyways, y'all, with all that being said, I am done with this short little reaction here. I just need to get this off my chest in order for me to jump into the reaction because I was feeling some emotions, I would say, of the kids. Were you as a grown adult jumping into the one pair of shoes of the kids to say behind all of this that they have sat here and tried to normalize this shit? I am not okay. Okay? Where is the love for me? Where is my mother? Where is my father? Who's going to take care of me? Why they don't provide? Why? And I continue to say at the end of the day, y'all are never the problem and not the problem. Okay? It starts with your head. As a kid, you should never have to want to worry about anything. You should always be situated to have. And not only that, you should never have to go over and beyond for the adult to show love, provide, or just unconditional all around the table, I would say. Okay? With all that being said, if y'all like today's reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe. Not only subscribe, y'all make sure y'all share, because the more you share shows how much you care. Okay? This ain't a click and a view situation. I'm not running to do anything. I just want the kids in the best place. That's it. Out of this space. That's it. Don't forget to leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about this whole sitcho. Did y'all ever think the day was coming? Or did y'all stand 10 toes down and said, you know, it's what we can't see. But you got to keep going. You got to keep doing it. Because then that's where you say, it's all about having faith and believing. Okay? One day. Okay? One day. We don't know what day. We don't know when. But we know one day. You know why? Because this shit is so deep and it is so real. Okay? It's going to be that one child. It's going to be that one child that open up for everybody to say, oh, wow. Okay? Gotta do it. Gotta do it. You understand? I always say thank y'all so much for hyping my videos up. I appreciate it to the fullest. Not only that, thank you, Lala Gang, okay, in the hole. Take that on, pat yourself on the back, okay? Good and great, amazing in my eyes. Yes. Y'all know one thing? Kids. Adult cannot get to me, okay? Fuck them all, okay? But a kid can actually get to me because it's a kid. And nowadays, we don't allow kids to be kids no more. Kids are snatched of their innocence. Kids are just within situations of people just thinking like they're just a kid. These kids have feelings and emotions and all those things too. Okay? I will forever try to fight my hardest for a kid. Or whatever, okay? Even if I have to jump in the shoes of the kids just to try to see if I can feel the emotions, or just knowing that at the end of the day, lost of wanting love. And when you have a teacher that can care more for the kid than their own parent, it's so sad. And then it continue to say, why do y'all have the kids? Stop doing that to them. Okay? That's the same thing I would speak on an animal. Don't have the animal, or don't get an animal if you can't love and treat it as you should and love it unconditionally. Okay? It has feelings. Okay? It make a sound when it hurt. Kids cry when they hurt. Kids speak out loud in anger when they hurt. Hurt hits everybody differently, I would say. Okay? And it'll make them react differently, I would say. With all that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much, Lala Gang. Thank y'all so much for the ones that be just, you know what I'm saying, in the background, okay? Thank y'all so much, okay? And I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, you know, if a lot can come together, okay, even if you don't see eye to eye, but come together, we all can definitely make change. Definitely make change on something where change needs to be made. Won't change tomorrow or the next day, but definitely if you stay here strong and 10 toes down, you will see movement, I would say. Anyways, y'all, see y'all on the wood on the next version video.
Don't you know?